Hello. I am the bearer of good news, y'all. It's Monday night and I am live. I'm Creative Sarah and I am bringing creative confidence to women who are looking to make, style, and create a life they love. And this is my studio. Yay! I have some new stuff to show you today. But I'm feeling pretty lonely because I forgot to turn on my screen to see all of the comments. So, hang tight. It was a snow day today. We're a little off kilter and there's another snow day tomorrow. It's bad weather here, y'all. If you didn't watch the national news, you missed the 100-car pileup out here. This is not the place to be this winter. I'll tell you that. Freezing cold, below zero wind chills. Oh, I did not go outside, not for 1 minute today. Hello, Christy. Hi, let's see. Who is here? Sharon, I see Sharon. I'm gonna look like, I gotta pull these up on my actual screen here. There we go. And Connie, hello. Welcome. Graham Zuni and Carmen and Sharon and Martha and all of the gang is here. Okay, we're gonna do a couple things. I'm gonna show you some new things. I have some brand new heat transfers. Y'all, these are the funnest and easiest DIY you could ever possibly ever do. I'm gonna share with you. We have one that is called Magnolia's Heat Transfer. Magnolias, so it has all like magnolias on it. You can kind of see the outline there. We have Not Enough Coffee. It's full of these adorable little coffee cups. Each of our heat transfers comes with 2 sheets, not 1, but 2. So you can make multiple things with it. Or if you mess up on your first one, you can redo it. Which doesn't happen very often, but I suppose it could. Birds of a Feather Heat Transfer, which is a gorgeous blue color. And this one is so cute. I'm gonna have to open it to show you because it's a super adorable bunny. The Garden Heat Transfer. Isn't this bunny so cute? All right, so today though, we're not using any of those. We are I'm gonna make a tote. Now we actually carry this tote, which is a sublimation tote bag. You could also put this on a shirt, sweatshirt, tea towel, something other than a tote bag. I'm using the Spring Day Heat Transfer, and of course it comes with 2 sheets. We're only using 1. Now these are like a sheet of paper and it has a design printed on it, which when we heat it at 360 degrees, what? Come on now. When we heat it at 360 degrees, it magically brings the design to life on your surface, whatever your surface is going to be. So we are going to use this beautiful little spring. I just love the bike, and I thought how perfect for it to go onto this tote bag. So let me show you how we're going to do this. So I have a tote bag here, and I'm going to go ahead and put this. I don't know if I need to put something behind this or not. Probably not. I should probably be fine. What we're gonna do, kind of putting that in the middle of my tote, and I'm gonna tape it down with just a little bit of tape so that it doesn't go anywhere. I don't want it to move. I'm going to, and it's upside down, okay? So there's your first clue. I'm gonna cover it with a little parchment, and I'm gonna grab my heat press. And this is about the same size as my heat press, so I'm just gonna heat this up. We're gonna go, so really we wanna go for 2 minutes. So I'm just gonna set this timer. Oops. And go. Now, thankfully I didn't have to connect this to my phone again. I mean 60 seconds for most projects is 1 minute. So it's a little bit more than when we do ink. We usually do 30 seconds at a time. This one, we're gonna do 1 minute at a time. It's about halfway done. Hi Sandy, hi Cheryl, hi Gigi, hi MJ, hi Donna, you guys, hi Patty, welcome. If you want to, this is the easiest thing ever. If you want to grab the supplies for your heat transfer and your tote, go ahead and comment the word bike. But I'm going to share with you something else. And I'm not done with, like, this is a super easy project, and that's not all I'm doing today. Literally, what's taken me about 5 minutes. Okay, so that would be our 1 minute. So now I'm gonna actually check it. And this is hot, so we're gonna be careful. Oh my gosh. Look at that. You guys, it's literally like so perfect. The pink florals. Oh, I can't even tell you how just stinking adorable these heat transfers are and how easy they are. So easy. This just, can you just, like, this is just the cutest little tote now that I created this. Oh my gosh. Oh, dun, 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 dun. Oh, what my cute little bike bag. Yeah. I'm calling it my bike bag. I already named it. That's why we're using bike as the keyword. It's my bike bag. I'm like, oh, honey, just go grab my bike bag. How cute. Just throw a few things in here and be on your way. Go into book club. Throw your book in there, go into Bible study. I'm just telling you, I'm just saying. Isn't it just so cute? Oh, sorry. Your camera's down here. I know. Well, it's adorable. Now, they have my hair all over it. Okay. And look at this. I still have another sheet left that I can do something else. I could make a matching sweatshirt if I wanted, or t-shirt, or whatever. Or beach towel, whatever you want to do. Isn't it cute? Hi, Frank and Darlene from Pennsylvania. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Terry Ann. Thank you, Gail. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's so cute. It's so adorable. Now, along with the new heat transfers, we have something. I'm just gonna like hang this up over here. We have, I love my new heating mat too, by the way. We have a special going on right now. It is the Valentine sale. Okay. I thought I put this in here. Okay. So I'm going to go through a couple things. We have a Valentine sale, and part of that Valentine sale is for our Perks members. if you are not a Perks member, you can join right now or rejoin. Maybe you were and then you quit, but now you want to come back. You can rejoin and get this free Perks bundle, absolutely 100% free. You will get the heart and the key and 2 ribbons that all go together, absolutely 100% free while supplies last during this sale, which is from the 15th through the 27th. All you have to do is become a Perks member. You can get that link by commenting the keyword bike, BIKE, into the comments, and then I will send you the message with the information about becoming a Perks member. Join the Perks, get your free kit, then come back and you can fill your cart with anything that you want, including the adorable spring day heat transfer with the cute little bike that I just used. And you can get yourself the sublimation tote too. Very reasonable pricing when you are a Perks member for sure. Now, we actually have a special for everybody all month long. In January, we give you a creative kickstart, okay? So like your yearly creative kick, all right? And this year, it includes this adorable little wiener dog. He's so cute. He's wearing a sweater, okay? It's called Cozy Pup. And we're giving you the Market Tote. This is one of my favorites, you guys. Let me open it up for you to show you. The Market Tote. It's kind of I'm gonna say thicker, but it's gusseted down here. So it's kind of like 4 inches. So it's like a wider tote than the the skinnier one that I just did. That's the sublimation tote. So you're getting the Market Tote, okay? So you can throw your groceries, whatever you need to in here, your water bottle, your whatever you need. Okay. This plus this plus a pack of 17 yarn colors. This is embroidery floss. And our new punch needle. If you've not used one, I will show you. And some ink for your tote. And let me show you how. Okay. So this is a $45 bundle of products. Creative needle punching to get your juices flowing for 2026. All free, $45 worth of stuff when you have a purchase of $100 or more in January. Poof, that's it. You can get this all for free, 100% free. I got mine free. So let me show you what we're gonna do. Now there's no way that I can do this whole thing for you right now, but we can certainly get it started. Now, you're gonna want to have an embroidery hoop, and I just so happened to have one. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ink my dog on here. Now, I need my ink mat that I can throw in. This bag. Okay. I'm going to press out my wrinkles. So my ink mat is down there. And I'm gonna put my little adorable dog. Let's see if I can center it. Okay. There's my little guy. And got our espresso ink. I've got a jar of espresso ink, so I'm just gonna grab my jar and we're just gonna ink this puppy up. Literally, ha ha ha. I'm so punny. Hi Trina. Hi Brenda. Hey Jennifer. Welcome friends. Let me see. Oh my gosh, okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and ink this up. And I'm going to make my little brown dog. And you're gonna just do everything brown. I suppose you could ink his sweater in different colors if you wanted, but we're actually going to punch it. We're gonna punch it, Margaret. That's what we're gonna do. And it's so cool and so fun. All right, let's get this cleaned up. Probably just need a paper towel because it's ink. Ink is easy to clean. How's everybody's weather by you? Are you all on a blizzard like me or no? I know. It's my favorite. But it comes with the kit too. Your espresso actually comes with the kit. So for me, it's a no-brainer. Okay. All espresso. But this puppy is going to have some color. All right, so here's your, isn't he adorable? I'm gonna wash this off really quick, you guys. Won't take me long. While I'm doing that, go ahead and comment the keyword bike, B-I-K-E. You will get a link from me for the project supplies for this kit, and also you'll get a link to become a Perks member so you can get that free heart and key bundle. And then when you fill your cart with $100 or more in product, you're going to get this Cozy Pup Creative Kickstart bundle absolutely free. It will automatically be added to your cart and you will get a notification when you go to checkout. Now we're gonna try to dry this really fast, so I'm gonna bring out the big hair dryer. is dry. I'm gonna pull that ink mat out of there. And here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna heat set this. So I'm gonna turn my heater back on. But we do not need it all the way up at 360. We only need it at about 300 degrees. So I'm gonna heat press this real quick. That way it's permanent. If you wanted, you could have chalked this. If you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna throw this in the washing machine. After you do the, punching, you can seal the back of it, and then you can throw it in the washer if you ever needed to, but I won't be doing that. I will just leave it as is. We're gonna go ahead and we'll count down, but it's not gonna go for 1 minute. It's just gonna go for 30 seconds. Chicago high temp 7. Yeah, it's about where we are. It's about where we are too. I'm just across the lake from you. I'm getting all your weather. Hi, Sophia. Hi, Mary. Hi, Sue. All right, that should be good. All right, that feels good to me. So we're gonna go ahead and learn about our punch needle. So here is your punch needle, and I think what I'll do is I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna open it up. Okay. Oh, I guess there's another staple up here. I'm just removing the staples because I don't want to hurt myself. All right. I'm going to zoom in a bit so that you can see what we're dealing with here. This is your needle. The needle that comes on here is actually, this is actually, let me get in there, the largest, and it is called the yarn needle. And then you have two smaller needles. For the purpose of using the embroidery floss, we are going to use the yarn needle. So these are going to go back. I'm just going to put them back in here because I do not need them at this time. If you're going to use like thin string, you could absolutely do it. Now you're going to have 17 colors to choose from. And I think he looks like a, I think we're going to do some pretty colors. We're going to do this color 350. And I think we'll do this color 726. And then I think we're gonna have to do a pink 602. I think those are pretty colors. And then we'll do $530. Those are some very pretty bright colors that you can't see because I zoomed in. Here come the colors, y'all. Those are the colors that I'm gonna do, okay? They're very pretty. I'm gonna teach you how to load your pen using the wire punch needle threader, okay? So these are threaders. It comes with two, I guess in case you lose one or break it, so don't lose them. But we're gonna pull it out, and this actually opens up and gives you all the directions that you could possibly need. I'm gonna walk you through it step by step right now. But don't worry, it comes with directions and it shows you everything that you have, okay? So we're gonna set that aside. Now here is your threader. Let me just zoom out a touch. All right, here's your threader. It is two wires that come together at the end here, and then here. So this is your little handle. What we're gonna do is we're gonna thread this pen. If you can see here, there's a hole in your needle on this side, and then it's hollow and it opens up on this side. Hopefully you can see that. We need to thread our thread through this hole, up through the whole thing, and out the top, okay? And the cool thing is this stops us so we won't go all the way through. Now I want to show something about the pen. You can take the needle out, and I'm going to show you how. This is a cap and it comes off. You just pull it. This is the dial to show how long your needle is going to be. Right now it is at like the number 6. Do not make it any shorter than that. This is about what you're going to want. Anywhere from 6 to 10-ish is how long you want it. You don't want to make it, I thought you wanted to make it short. Don't do it. I am telling you all of the things, the mistakes that I made personally, okay? What do you set it on when doing a t-shirt? Your heat press setting, Christy, it should match the fabric you're using. If you're using cotton, you're going to go for a cotton setting. If you're using sublimation polyester, you're going to do it at 360. But it goes by the fabric that you're using, the fabric. Okay, I think that's the question you asked. So we can unscrew this to make it shorter or longer. See how that works? I'm gonna screw it back in. Oh, actually, if I take it out, if I unthread this, I'll show you how to take it out and change it. This is what your needle looks like. And you give it a twist and then you pull it out. There are two little like knobs that stick out on this and so you can only put it in one way, and then you have to twist it to lock it in place, okay? And then it is locked to this, and then this gets locked in here. I'm gonna move it all the way back down and tighten it. And I'm going to put the cap back on. Now that it's back together, I'm going to go ahead and take my needle stringer and go through the whole thing until it comes out the other side. Then I'll start with yellow because it probably will be an easy color for you to see. And I'm going to take it out of the thing, and that's important because you want it to freely pull when you need more. Oh, you can't see that. When you need more, you want this to freely pull up. You don't want it to get caught on anything. So now I'm going to take the end and I'm going to put it in between the two wires. I'm just going to hold that open with my finger and just kind of slide it up here until it's kind of caught in there. And then I'm going to pull it through the whole thing and out the bottom of that needle. And then it's threaded. So easy. But friends, if you've got aging eyes like I do, you may need your glasses for this because this wire is very fine. And so sometimes it looks invisible. So we're just going to take this wire, we're going to put it back in the little section where it was on the in the packaging, and we're going to leave it there. Now, I've got my little dangle, and it is coming out of the front of your needle. This is the finished side of the needle. The other side is the hollow. You can see the hollow. This is going to be important because as we're working, we're going to lead with that finished side. And what I'm going to do is we're going to start from the back. So I am actually going to turn this inside out. And you can see through it enough to do this. So you can see, I will have to zoom in for you to see it, but I can see. And also, if you hold it up like this, you can see through it. Now, if you were not going to have your dog on here and the sweater, you could just do your transfer here and fill the whole thing with your floss. But I am just going to do the sweater. So I'm going to start here with my point. Oh, you know what I need? Haha, I need my embroidery hoop. I'm so silly. I almost started this without it. Goodness gracious. Don't let that happen. Now, you can get an embroidery hoop right from my website if you don't have one. If you have one, then you're good to go. I'm going to carefully remove that. Okay, so I'm going to undo this. Now, you really want to make sure that your fabric is in here nice and tight. And you only need to have the sweater portion but you need to make sure it's in there nice and tight. So I'm gonna go ahead and fit it around as best I can. And then there we go. Took me a second, but I got it. And then we're going to start tightening this, and my fingers are so weak. I'm going to use a tool. You can put a Phillips head screwdriver in there on this one, or you can grab it with a pliers. I'm going to grab Oh, so funny, so funny. I just found something that I was looking for. No worries. I guess these are, where are my screwdrivers? I feel like I have more than one. I have too much stuff in my drawers. Shoot. I definitely do not want to get a drill out. Here we go. Okay. I forgot I needed this, guys. Sorry. This is going to help us get a really, really tight fit on this. You really don't want a lot of give on. You want that to be tight fabric. Once you have it set up, you'll be good to go though. Okay. I think that should be fine. Maybe one more twist for good measure. One more twist. Does the hoop not come with the bundle? You know what, Christy? Let me double check because I don't think the hoop comes with the bundle. Let me double check. I have let me see. No, so the bundle is just what I showed. Oh, wait. Yeah. I don't think so. Well, I just got it and it didn't come with one. So I know so. Okay. So I'm going to bring my floss over here. And I'm going to start at his collar, I guess. And I'm going to punch it through. And you can see, let me zoom in a little bit. So you can see here, I've punched through and you can see my yellow yarn or my string. I'm pulling that through. This is going to be my finished side. I'm just going to shorten it a little bit, okay? And I'm going to pull it back out and then punch it back in. And then I'm gonna pull it out, move a little bit, punch it back in. And I am just gonna keep doing this, moving it out, punching it in, moving it over. And you'd never want to lift your needle too far above the actual fabric. You don't want to like pull it way out. It's going to give you added loops that you just don't need. Okay, so we're going to go all the way and make a row. Once you get good, you'll be a little bit faster. And when you turn it, when you're going to turn, because you did the whole row, make sure your needle is down and inside when you turn. so that then you can start going back the other way. Now, this is the back. This is not the good side that you're gonna see. And his collar probably is gonna need 3 rows. And I'm just gonna go do my 3rd row. This is something you put on a movie, you watch TV, you know, whatever you want to do. Listen to your son play the saxophone. And you do. Now, carefully, let's flip this over and look at what we've done. Now, we have made 3 rows of his collar. So I feel like I need to do another row through that center to really make it thick. Don't worry about this string. It's supposed to be there for now. We'll finish that at the end. I'm going to go back. I'm going to pull my string. I'm going to go back down this center for another row of loops. This is like the Lazy Girls embroidery. Okay, if you know what I'm talking about, let's check. And that looks so much better than, you know, what I did. I'm a little bit moving fast for you guys because this is a live and I know I'm not going to get everything done. And I'm just kind of getting it started to show you how to get it started. Let me bring over something that I've been working on that has a little bit more done on it so I can actually show you. See how it's going to look. Like, that's a pretty flower. And I just started making the stems here. But my flowers are all done. And you just go up and down and fill it in all around. This is what the back looks like. You can see how close I got with each little stitch. So that is how you do this. Now, the cool thing is it comes with instructions and all of that. So you guys can get this whole kit for free. It is like needlework embroidery. Let me see. Is it something you can get at Walmart? Oh yeah, an embroidery hoop. Yeah. If you, I don't know how, I don't know what they cost, but you can get a wooden one. You can get a wooden one from Walmart. Absolutely. I think they have plastic ones too. I've got like boxes of them here because I use them for art projects all the time, the wood ones. But yeah, absolutely. Maybe even ask around. Maybe somebody you know has one that they're not using. But the embroidery hoops, easy, easy peasy. So, as you keep working on this, let me see. Let me show you what I did. So when I wanted to change colors, I think I'm going to do one more loop of this to really to make it, there we go. If I said that you're supposed to lead from the finished edge of the needle, I think I was wrong. I think you actually lead from the open edge of the needle. And please forgive me, this is only the second project that I'm starting or even doing. What was that? Okay, now I'm going to pop it out and I'm going to pull it a little bit and I'm going to cut that. if my scissors would, oh my gosh. Hold on a second. My scissors are so dull because they are not fabric scissors. They're my fabric scissors. I'm sorry, was I not even in? So I pulled out a little bit. I cut it so that it's separated. I want to do a different color. I don't want yellow. I want to start my yellow here. So I want to do like my pink, red, purple, yellow. So I'm going to start here with my yellow. There's no sense. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm sorry. I'm like zoomed in and then I can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to pull that through again. And I'm going to start doing my loops. This time I'm going to go back and forth a different way. And we're just going to go back and forth the short way. And you try to get as close, if you're getting close to each little thing as possible, that's the best. Here's the other thing to make note. However long you have your needle is how long or short those loops are going to be. So if you have it, hold on. You don't want him to get cut. Hold on. You don't want to get caught on anything because if you do, it's just not going to work. This is a real easy TV project or traveling in the car. Are you the rider? Obviously, if you're the driver, it's not going to work for you. But if you're the rider, man, you can pack this. I have put it in your little bike tote. I am pulling my needle out a little too much, so we want to make sure to keep that needle close to the fabric when you're moving it. And you can always go back and fill in any little area that you think is too sparse. And I know it looks pretty pathetic right now, but we'll go and check on it. We'll flip it over in one or two more pokes. Ooh, they're super tight on this one. I wonder why. Maybe I am supposed to face it the other way. You guys, welcome to my world. I managed to do a whole thing last night. All right, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna start again. And let's see if it has to do with that. But I was pretty sure that no, you lead with this. Oh! You guys, look what happened. I wasn't paying attention. Look how tiny my needle got. It moved. I started out with an 8. I must have done that with my hand, not even paying attention. So look at the difference in the tiny little, and I can leave it like that and finish it with tiny little bubbles and leave this one more puffy. So we could do like a narrow one and then a puffy one and a narrow, whatever. There are there's a lot of learning for me to do on this as well. So bear with me as I'm sharing this with you. But that is our whole freebie right now. And if you are a needle and thread kind of a girl and you've been doing this for a long time, this is right up your alley. For me, I never do it. So this is new to me. And so I taught myself and I'm teaching you. And if I make a mistake or how my needle changed the size, found out something new, you learned right along with me. So there you have it. You're going to get all 17 colors of the embroidery floss, way more than you need to do just with this guy. So you'll be able to do other things. You can use any stencil design and do your own thing, just like I did here. I just stenciled this on the back. You can do it on fabric. You can do it on towels. You can do it on any little image and you can frame it. Oh, you guys, I have seen some gorgeous things that people are making. It just takes time. This is your therapy, like, craft, if you ask me. But it's all free. You certainly can purchase for $30. You can get the stencil and the embroidery and the punch needle set. But you just don't get the bag with that, but you can get that stencil. So there you go. If you want to grab the kit that I showed for this adorable tote bag. How cute. It's called Spring Day. This is the Heat Transfer. Comment the word bike. If you become a Perks member today, you're going to get a free heart and key set. Let me show it to you really quick. You're going to get that set free, and you're going to save 30% on what you purchase. So you can shop through the sale category. You can shop through the brand new items. Anything you want. If you have $100 order, you're going to get the entire punch needle kit, including the stencil, the ink, and the bag for free. It's $45 value. So that is that. What did you do to your hand? Oh my gosh. So I burned it on my curling iron. I was hoping that wouldn't show up at all. And I was doing so well at keeping the Melaleuca oil on it, because that is what, the Melagel, that is what heals my burns so well. And I had to drive my parents to Ohio for a funeral, and I didn't put anything on it for like 24 hours or whatever. I didn't have it with me. And so that's the exact point where it went from healing to then like becoming like a scab and getting bad. So yeah, my curling iron, I literally went, psh, it was bad, but I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Like normally when girls burn themselves with a curling iron, it's up here. No, not me. It's right there. So yeah, I wasn't even crafting. All right. Hello, Rebecca, Jean, and Cheryl. Welcome. Just checking. Hey, Julie. Hi, Anita. Does it matter how much floss is sticking out of the end to start? No, it doesn't matter when you poke it through. This is just gonna keep your place. When you're finishing, what you're gonna do literally is you're gonna come back with your needle and you're just gonna poke that back through and pull it out the other side. That's all you're gonna do. You're just gonna poke it through, because you'll have more. Every time you start a new color, you're gonna have another long thread. You can trim it. I just poke them through the other side, and then you'll have your other pieces here that are gonna poke through or be the long pieces. They'll be on the unfinished side instead of the finished side. So there you go. All right, you can comment that keyword bike. Oh, Christy, you gotta open up your Easy Press. Okay. I got mine for Christmas too. I know, it's healing, it's healing. What color pink did you use in the snowdrop behind you? It's so pretty. I used a, oh, that's our color of the month. And last I checked last night, we still had some color of the month. This is our debutante color of the month, and this goes towards your $100 order. It is the most beautiful, shimmery, pink. This one, I don't know if you can see those shimmers or not, but man, last night when I was showing my team, it was so shimmery. It's gorgeous. It is my new #1 favorite pink color. It's called Debutante. It is our color of the month. You can only get it in January while supplies last. And it just goes perfectly with my stuff back there. I just love it. It makes me happy. It's a color. It's a color that I like. I usually don't do those colors, but there you go. Okay, friends. I guess we were toting it up today because we're doing 2 totes and all this fabric stuff. So outside my wheelhouse. So outside my wheelhouse. But I love this. I think this is going to be my new book club. I'm going to pretend like I'm in a book club, and I'm going to bring this when I meet up with my friends and we drink wine and we read menus and we call them books. And then we watch movies about books that we didn't read. That's what I'm going to do. Anyway, all right. It's Monday night. Let's go have a night out. We got to watch that football game, right? There's a football game on. Go Indiana. I said it here first. Hi, Pat. Welcome. If you are a first timer, go ahead and comment bike. That's our keyword, B-I-K-E. I will send you a link with a message about all of the stuff that I just showed, but also a link where you can join my free DIY and crafting group where you can get more ideas, inspiration, and insider information. Okay, and I'm wrapping it up. You can go back and watch from the beginning. Also, if you're watching the replay, hello and thank you. All right, everybody, have an amazing rest of your night. I will see you back here tomorrow.